Yeah, hello everyone. Um, I'm Segun Daniel, so I'm back with would I say I'm back with the answers to your questions. So yeah, so now we are going to be looking at some of our for and some 4A and 4 we are going to be looking at the solution to the assignment. So yeah, the first question is this. The task is this: a university is awarding scholarship to outstanding students. So it's a student qualifies if their exam score is 80 or above and they either participated in extracurricular activities or belong to a low income family. So this is the task for Anson 1. Okay, please. Sorry. That's a second question, please. So the first question is you are developing the login module for a company employee portal. An employee should be granted access only if the username is correct, the password is correct, and the account is not locked. So this is the task. Create the following boolean variables. Correct username is equals to true, password is equals to true, and account lock is equals to false. Use the logic operation to determine whether access should be given. So display the following message: access granted or access denied. So now this is what we are going to do. So I'm actually reading the question. So now this is it. These are our variable. Username correct is equals to true. What's it called? Password is equals to true, and account log is equals to false. So yeah, let's solve that. Now we are going to be looking at if yeah, displaying if the access granted or access denied. So yeah, let's look at it. So we'll say print, um we use and print username. So we are trying to give access if only the username is correct, the password is correct, and the account is not locked, which is what the variable is. So say username and password, which is already true, and not, and that is account not logged and not logged. So account not logged is account logged is false. So not logged will be true. So yeah, uh, then account not logged be true. So true. Will not say okay. Let's say granted. You want it to be granted. Okay, let's look at the true. So that means if it's granted, if it's true, it should be access granted, right? Now, we'll now say we can use if you want it to be automated. If we can say if username and password and not account logged, print access granted, else print access denied. So anytime one of these rule changes, it will be access denied. But if the rule is like this, it's going to be access granted. But yeah, let's look at it. We'll now say access, say access, Okay, let's print it. Let's also display it. My head is only going to, what's it called? It's also just going to if if statement. So I use if for this. Um, okay. Sorry, let me quickly check this question. Okay. Okay, no problem. If print, when I say it's automated, this is what I mean by automated. So let's change this to true and see. So account log, that means account has been logged before access denied. So let's change it back to this. So yeah, okay. Now let's look at bonus challenge. What's the bonus challenge? Modify your program so that the user enters the initial score instead of hard coding it. Okay, okay. Please, I'm coming. Let me change the question. Okay, test. Okay. This one is okay. This is not part of the question. Sorry. So the question is which can actually we should actually change it to see if it works. So yeah, which was what we did here to change if it actually worked. So now let's go to question two. Question two is a university is awarding scholarship to outstanding students. A student qualify if their exam score is 80 or above. So and they either participated in extracurricular activities or belong to a low income family. So I think this course here should be 60. Let me check the question. Okay, 85, not 60. Yeah, 85. So these are what we are working with. So a student qualify if their exam score is okay. So now they say we should write a logical expression to determine whether the students qualify for the scholarship. So if the students qualify for the scholarship, we should display congratulations. Scholarship has been approved. Has been approved. Yeah. So now this is what we'll do. So say print score. So, so his score is greater than 80. It's okay, greater or equals to. It will be great, Abi. Let's say if the exam score is 80, yeah, greater or equals to 80, comma, and that's and they either participated in extracurricular activity, okay, or belong to what's it called? Or belong to an to a low income family. So yeah, let's put brackets here because if you should do this, there's a rule according to the video, according to the class. We have to bracket. If we have something like this, we have to put this in bracket so that the rule is this. And if you are having something like this, and will first, would I say, and the and command will first work before any other command. So if you bracket it, you know that okay, these two are going to give you your answer. Then it's now going to work with this. So yeah. Now, what else? They say display if. Okay, now we'll not say display congratulation. Yeah, okay. I say if score is so let's see. Else print scholarship approved. Okay. Prints. Sorry, the mistake is from me. Okay. No, sorry. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. Discuss. I use a different what is it called? Um, mm, I use a different would I say casing. It's called is title case. Sorry, lower case. I use a title case when printing. So yeah, the correct thing is else. So we should print this, not the other way around. We should print congratulations, scholarship approved. Else, calm down. Print. Try again later. Again later. My battery is about to go down. Please. Okay. 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 If we should change this, you'll see that. Let's change it to 50. You see, try again later. Let's change it to 85. Yeah. So now, the question three. You are working as a cloud engineer. Your monitoring system should raise an emergency alert if CPU is greater than 90 or memory usage is greater than 90 or disk usage is greater than 95. If none of these command is met, the server is considered healthy. Okay. Now, this is what you are going to do. Um, you have already, I think you are giving this already. So we'll say CPU usage is this greater than 70, greater than 90 or memory usage greater than um 92. Abi, memory usage is greater than 90. Greater than 90 or this usage is greater than this is greater than 95. Okay, which is true. So if we want to display, they say we should display. If none of this meet the condition which is LD, and they told us to display. They told us to display. Please let me check. Okay, sorry. Um, okay, display um critical alerts or system LD. So, okay, um, okay, I'm coming. Let me try something. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try something different. I've been using print since. I've been using print since. I want to try something different. Yeah, I know they've not taught us print, so my idea is just going towards print. So let's say we can also, if it work, we can also use it for the others too. Okay, no, 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 no. Um, okay. I want to try. I just want to try something. No, 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 no. Let me not try it. It's might. Okay, okay. Let me try it. Please. I'm trying to do. I'm coming. Oh, okay. No, 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 no. Okay. Let's use this. Okay. If prints. Then we look at what's Timothy said we should print critical. Okay. So this tells us that this is actually critical. But let's change it now to 95, 96. Okay. Critical. If none of this means this condition. Okay, it's LD. If it's none of this, okay. Let's see. 70, 16. System healthy. Okay. 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 Okay, let's. I think we are giving 95. So, as you can see, it is what it is. So now let's go to the next question, which is imagine you are building an online shopping platform. A customer can place an order only if they are logged in, the item is in stock, they have either a saved payment method or enough wallet balance. The account is not suspended. So yeah, I think this is what they expect us to do. They expect us to print either order confirm or order fail. So now let's check that. Okay. Now you see if logged in is equals to true item stocked item is equals to true. That's if item is in stock. What else again? Um, payment method equals to false. That's if you have either a payment or a payment method or enough wallets. So can either put true or false in one of those two. Let's just put false. So at least one of them must be false. Must be true rather. Either have a so one of them must be true at least. One of them must be true. Okay, wallet balance. So let's put wallet balance as true and account suspended. That's account suspended to be false. That's they have not suspended the accounts. So now I will now say if login and stock item, that's either they are if they are logged in, they must be logged in. The item is in stock. The item was being in stock only if they logged in. The item was being stocked. That is and stocked item, and also and they either have, we'll now put this in brackets, a payment method. Both can be true. One can be true. At least one should be true. Payment method or wallet balance, and not suspended. Yes, and not suspended. Account must not be suspended. So this is already false and not false, which is going to give us true. So sorry. Now print other confirm. So let me copy the other confirm with the logo Timothy put there. Other confirmed and other field. So yeah, else print else print this. So let's see. Yeah. So yeah, let's stop here. Or should we continue? Okay, let's continue for B. The video is just going to be long. So now this is 4B. Yes. Now they say, yeah, you have been hired to develop a simple store tracker for a school. A student score for a school. So a student score changes throughout the semester as they complete quizzes, assignment and exam. So write a Python code that updates the student score using assignment operator. Okay. I wrote one down here. So sorry. Sorry. Please. That means the variable create a variable name score and assign 60 to it and add 15 mark. So that 15 mark now, we want to add 15 mark to that 60. Instead of saying score is equals to 60 plus 15, we'll now say since we have given the variable as and named it as score, so we'll now instead of saying score is equals to what's it called? Instead of saying score is equals to 60 plus 15 or something like that, we just say plus equals to 15. That means we're adding 15 to the already 60 that is already there. You get? Then we want to subtract 5 mark for late submission. So we'll now use minus equals to 5. Then we want to now multiply it, double the score as part of a special bonus. We'll now say that's asterisk equals to, which is multiplication. So let's now print the final results. You can confirm it from what Timothy, the question Timothy gave us is there. So And I say print final score. Let me not make that same mistake. So final score is 114. Now we have a bonus challenge. Modify your program so that the user can enter the initial score instead of add. Alright, sorry, it's this around to 12 in the midnight. So sorry for yawning. So now let's instead of okay, modify your program so that the user can enter the initial score instead of hard coding it. So instead of just leaving it at 60, you can actually give the initial score, give it any number you want. So that's where we are going to use our easy user input. So now let's say score is equals to um now this our user input, it must be an integer. So we must give it an integer because it has to be an integer for us to make calculation with it. So yes, okay, okay. Enter your initial scores. Enter initial score. So then we'll now do the rest. Just let me go and copy this. Let's see. My initial score is 56. So my final score will now be 32. So do the calculation manually. You will see that yeah, it is what it is. Okay. Yeah, let's go to the next one. So now they say imagine you are building okay, let me read from the main. Now imagine you are building a simple digital wallet application similar to PayPal or Paystack. The wallet balance changes whenever the user deposits or withdraw money. So write a Python program that perform those updates using assignment operator. So these are the requirements. So the requirement is this: create a variable called balance and assign to 25,000 naira to it, which we've done. Yeah. So the deposit will now be deposit using deposit sorry 85. We are depositing eight, yeah, it's depositing 85 using the plus equals to sign, which is yes, which makes sense. So now I want to withdraw. So if we withdraw 42, let's say we should withdraw 42, what are we going to use? It's still going to be minus equals to sign, right? You see that this particular question is actually making sense. Then divide the balance equally among your three savings accounts using you have three savings accounts. What are you going to use to divide it? Slash equals to. So yes, slash equals to three. So you are dividing it equally among your three savings accounts. Then print the final balance. So now let's print the final balance. Okay. Um, Now, let's do it. Before we print the final balance, let's write our balance first. Sorry, please. Let me copy it. No, let me copy it. So balance will now be balance is equals to 25,000. So balance, the balance will now be equals to plus. So they say we should deposit 8,005 plus equals to 85. Um, Now we want to withdraw. We withdrew 4 2. Now we minus equals to 4 2. Then we are dividing it equally um, amongst our three accounts. So divided by 3. Then what else? Let's print our balance, our final balance. So we'll now say print final balance. Print final balance. So we'll now write our balance. What will be our balance? Balenciaga. Okay. The variable called balance and I sign it. So sorry, my bad. Let's remove all this and do our signing properly. So now this is our balance. Now in the question they also say we should what should we do? I think the main question, print the data type of the balance. So let's print the data type of the balance. So how do we print the data type? That's one of the, so print our data type. We say type, still again, now say balance. Siaga. Okay. Sorry, type. Why am I making these errors now? Okay, yeah, this is in float. Now the bonus question. Give us a bonus question. So in this bonus question, they say allow the allow the enter to user to enter the deposit and withdraw amount using the input function. So yeah, let's do that. So now allow, please let me see. Allow the user deposit. So if the balance is to 5, so the deposit will now be deposit is equals to input. You want to deposit, so enter deposit amount. Then deposit amount. Let's see. Enter deposit amount. Then withdraw. You want to withdraw. Please let me check the question again. The user wants to enter the deposit amount and the withdraw amount using okay. So same thing, withdraw with draw equals to withdraw. Okay, then what else? Withdraw, enter withdraw. So now balance will now be plus or equals to deposits balance will now be minus or equals to withdrawal. Well, then our final balance want to divide it. Yeah, balance. Yeah, now we divide it by 3 equals to 3. So now let's print our final balance. Print final balance. Okay. Okay, what's the deposit amount? Now we put 500. Now we 5,000. Withdraw amounts, let's say 10,000. Okay. So this is the balance. This is our final balance. Okay. Okay. Now let's okay. Now let's look at question 3. Question 3. So now let me read it from the. You work as a junior software developer for an online supermarket. Your task is to update the inventory of a product as customer buy items and stock new arrival. So write a Python program that manages the inventory using assignment operator. So these are the requirements. Okay, create a variable name stock and assign it to 150. A customer buys 28 items, updates the stock using the minus equal sign. Okay, a new shipment of 75 arrive, updates the stock using plus or equal sign. So the warehouse wants to pack the remaining item into carton that holds 12 item each. So use the double floor. Is it the double for the double slash backslash heavy forward slash which one anyone equals to determine how many carton can be filled. Sorry, please. Print the number of full carton. So expected outcome. And so this actually shows how assignment operator are using inventory. Okay, let's do that. Okay. So we say stock is equals to 150. That's the main stock. Stock is equals to you want by 28. Okay, that's 28. Okay, stock is equals to that means what's am I even doing? Stock is equals to 28. That's because someone additional buy additional 28 items. That's update it using the okay. Why is it update my is minus sorry minus so the new shipment that's 75 of okay plus or minus 70 equals to 75. Okay, what else? So the warehouse wants to pack the remaining item to 12 to 12 item each. Use the double slash. Okay, stock plus 12. So now print let's print to know our final answer to determine how many full carton will remain. So So let's say number of full carton, number of carton is number of carton. This is top. Hope I'm not making any error. Okay, number of full carton will be 16. So now the bonus point, I think the bonus point is we should use the inserts. Please let me read it back. So now the bonus point is extend the program to ask the user for the initial stock, ask how many items were sold, ask how many new items arrive, and ask how many items fit into one carton. So display the remaining stock after sales, update the updated stock after restocking, number of full cartons, and the remaining loose item using the percentage operator. So now the stock will be equals to now what we are doing now is kind of similar with this, but now we are now using the user inputs. So now stock will now be ints, as you know, ints inputs is inputs. So enter stock, enter enter initial stock, initial stock. So the next one, what will now be the next one? Let me check. The next one will be ask how many items were sold. So now the next one will now be sold. That's the item number of items that was sold. Will now be it's number of items sold. Okay. Number of item number of item sold. The next one will be number of item, the new item, right? That will be ask how many new item arrive. So new item. So that's item arrive. So new item. The new item. So the next one will now be ask how many item fit into one carton. So many item fit into one carton. So carton quantity. Carton quantity is equals to so now stock will be equals to. So stock will be equals to. Okay, and I say print remaining stock after sales. Remaining stock after sales. Okay. Um, which one again? Um, stock plus new sales. So we want to show once we type the number of stock. So and okay now new um stock. Okay, that's new item. Updated stock after restocking. Updated stock after restocking. Updated stock after restocking. That's next one will now be carton quantity. That's loose item. Yeah, should be loose item. How many? How many? Yes, it's G. Loose item. Yeah, loose item is equals to stock. So the loose item is like the remaining item after that remain after you must have gotten your full carton. So the remaining item that remain that is not really completing a full carton again. So let's say yeah. So that's the loose items, and we are going to be using the percentage or percentage equals to look for the remainder. So yeah, okay. Carton quantity. So stock. Now let's look for the um, full carton. quantity. Prints number of full carton. Prints remaining loose item. Okay, let's see. So my initial stock is 1,000. I'm entering it. The number of items sold was 250, which is now remains 750 now. We now add another new stock of 500, which now 1,250 I get. So per carton will now be 20. So my product is having like 20. What's going on? Okay. 20 per carton. 20 goods per carton. So yeah. So I have like I said, my remaining stock after sales was 750. I updated it, added extra 500 new item, which is 100 to 1,250. Then the total number of full carton is 62. So we have like 10 remaining loose item. So yeah, yeah. So yeah, okay. So that's it. I think that's all. So good night. Good night. I'll see you in the next class. So thank you very much.